Now, I wasn't expecting this animated movie to come today because it was completely left field because I didn't know which time it's coming out. It just reappeared on IGN. Yeah, oh, it's out now. I guess I need to review it today. Anyway, this is the first time you see my channel. My name is Retro. I used to review cartoon series, anime series. So what's up in Computer Random? I think we talk about a new animated film, or sort of new animated film called The Night the Animated of the Dead. Basically, an old zombie film from George Romero. If you know nothing about George Romero is the one who kind of created the kind of not create make it popularize the zombie genre. But I love it that he didn't coin the name zombies because he didn't like to be sort of closed off of the zombie flick. He just called ghouls to let him to be more experimental, let him to do whatever he wants with the dead, killing people. In other words, now if you want a person you are curious, this film actually is any good. I have to say yes, especially if you're a George Romero fan and you hoping this would be good. Definitely yes, but being known, the animation they didn't have a high budget. It was sort of a low kind of kid, like they only have $1 million to work with, and to figure out how to make it work, and they do. You could tell someone who have experience understand this. It's not the full glories in animation because the very end, watching the animated film, it's not how beautiful it is how well it's told the story. The animations should be the third or second most important thing. In this case, it's kind of reversed because you need the animation to be good, but you can't have the budget, you have to be clever because they're the beginning or in between the moments are sort of cheap. In fact, they're trying to be Archer to sort of kind of control the animation, but the only problem is because the budget doesn't allow you, they have to sort of cheap out. One big example is when they turn, it feels they're like blocky. There are like a lot of few moments is like, yeah, you need a little time here, but be fair, because in the animation, they actually figured out why not only focus on the best moments, the moments they needed, like a zombie dying right in front of you. All the budget go to that scene, or a zombie kill, or someone being stabbed, or someone ripping apart, like gory and crazy. They focus on those moments, the moments your mouth drop, you're like, yes, exactly how I want it. That's what this anime works so well. It takes true to the original Night of the Living Dead, also the remake, because Night of the Living Dead have so many versions of it because George Romero kind of not screw up, he make a rookie mistake while doing the sort of copyright French logo there. If you don't have it, you can't protect yourself. You can't say, no, stop remaking my movie, also getting paid for your movie. So he kind of screwed up. But lucky for us, that allows a lot of filmmakers to do whatever they want and sort of improve it. But to be fair, it only focused on the George Romero two films, the original and the remake. And they actually fuse both stories together. Or at least fuse, cut and paste some of the ideas they feel work better. They started making sort of a superior version, in other words, because the original did not have Tom, as the remake has Tom. But they added, well, not added, they just removed one thing from this version of Tom, that he was the uncle, not uncle, a nephew of the person who owns the farm. And this version, he's not the nephew. He's just a random guy who lived in the town, got stuck in the farm with his own wife. Yeah, that's like little small change. It really doesn't matter, but they're trying to put little things here or there to make it more impressive. Like this version that no one survives. I mean, the the remake only one person survived. The original, I think, only Ben and Sarah survive, and that's what like the difference because they always try to mix it up a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like that because it stays true what George Romero does in his films. His films are so awoke, but not like right now awoke. No, no, no. Awoke, I mean, it sort of give you your own interpretation because one point a character dies by the people who are trying to kill the zombies. I don't tell you this if you've not seen the movies. I don't spoil it. If you've seen the movies, like the old original ones, you know who I'm talking to. That they made it sort of interpretation that the person who killed this other person, he killed him because he was racist, or he killed him because he was afraid. He's just doing his job, and leave you kind of thinking is the person was smiling when he did the murdering. So that gives you a sort of a sentence that you believe he's just a racist person killing this person, and you just did it just because he was scared. And then leaving your interpretation, because they leave that this film. This leave a lot of things like Mr. Cooper, like that. Kind of selfish, racist, but at the same time, you don't know because he's racist or because he's just sort of scared. He doesn't know what to do. Every time they give him information, information will help him. He keep making wrong choices. But once more, he did it because he's selfish or he does it because racist. That's the question because he doesn't tell you on front. He just leave it sort of reinterpret it whatever you want. And that's why I love this film. It's just your interpretation. And I just love it because it's, you don't know what's the story. It's basically just a survival zombie. The fact is, this is basically is about what is more important, your ideals or your survival. And once more, it let you think about that. And that's all it is. It's like you have a problem here, you have to remove all your problems right now to survive, and that's it. It's not that complicated. You make the choices because you choose. There is no saying a bad person or wrong person. It's just the right choice or the wrong choice, and that's it. That's why I enjoy Night of the Living Dead, especially what happens at the very end. It's still as strong in the original film. It's still strong in this animated film. Yeah, I like it that they made it animated because it shows you what you do with animation. Really push it, even they have not much great animation, but it does what he can and it delivers, in my opinion. Now, I have this one question. Do you see this film? Do you hate it? Do you love it? You feel it's not as good or not? Tell me down below. Let me know. I really got nothing else to say. Just thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.